Defamiliarization is the artistic technique of forcing the audience to see common things in is an unfamiliar or strange way in order to enhance perception of unfamiliar. Defamiliarization of what is or has become familiar or taken for granted hence automatically perceive the basic function of all devices. And with defamiliarization come from both slowing down and increasing difficulty of the process of reading and comprehending an awareness of the artistic procedures causing them. Semiotics and popular culture aims to show the contemporary relevance of cultural theory and the present difficulty concepts in a clear jargon-free style. It intends to engage theory and technology and expose its subject matter in a clear and open and meaningful way. Common examples of semiotics include traffic signs, emojis, and emoticons used for in electronic communication and logos and brands used by international corporations to sell as things brand loyalty, they call it semiotics.
In Musica Space by Tadyarne Pote, we have came up with an internalization of how innovative, post-colonial, and feminist transactions have contributed to the cultural development of the country Philippines. In the context, it talks about the fantasy production, in which has brought to us an understanding of how those nationalist and post-colonial capitalist logic minds has helped shape through the actions of the country as a nation state. The author also shows a great way of presenting Filipino culture as the result of the dominant imagination in the Filipino culture. Tadyarniporte shows as a great way of presenting Filipino culture as a result of dominant imagination in various and broader range of phenomena that characterize the contemporary Filipino culture of the country Philippines. This time, let us come up with Time by Jonathan Carey. Our insights about this topic involves of how the author also presented a different way of presenting the Philippine pop culture and the experience of economy. It focuses on the book entitled 24/7 and the Late Capitalism and the End of Sleep. We came up into our own internalization that in the contemporary Filipino culture, sleep is being taken away just to meet the demands of the marketplace for constant productivity and attentiveness. Our insights involves of how in contemporary Filipino culture, sleep is being taken away just to meet the demands of the marketplace for constant productivity and attentiveness. The author also includes the definition of capitalism, in which we learned it as a recording time of series of ever more elaborate alignment of lived temporalities with market need. The 24/7 of Jonathan Carey also talks about the definition of time in this contemporary world. The past colonization has already embarked a great demand in capitalism, and we learned that sleep is a thief for Filipino just to meet the non-stop marketplace and the other demands of economy. The author presents in the context a great interdisciplinary analysis about capitals in ongoing colonization of human consciousness.
Good day, everyone. So today I will share or discuss one of the topic of lesson 14, which is the technology by Rafael Vicente. So this essay explores the role which is the cell phones and the practice of texting within the context of the civilian backup that overthrew President Joseph Estrada in January of 2001, popularly known as the People Power 2. So it focuses in the particular on a set of political fantasies among the Filipino middle class, including their belief in the power of communication technologies to transmit messages at a distance and their ability to possess the power. As we all know that through technologies today help us to make our works easier, to apply job easier and faster, and also it also help us in our assignments, projects, and to communicate other people in other countries. So next is globalization by Benvenido Lombera. So the word globalization means it is the speed up of movements and exchanges of human beings, goods and services, capital, technologies or cultural practices. So all over the planet. So this topic was made by Benvenido Lombera, which is more mula Torre patungong Palengke, directed by three people, which are Benvenido Lombera, Ramon Guillermo, and Arnold Alamon. So this story tells that as a future teacher, it is our duty to promote patriotic, scientific, and mass education inside and outside formal educational institutions. So in this way, an education that promotes the welfare of the country, enriches the acquisitive and creative spirit, and is rooted in the lives on and struggles the majority can be cultivated and disseminated. So that's all for my discussion. I hope you learned something in this topic. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the last part or letter of the lesson 14, in which I will summarize to you this part. Okay, letter G. The Identities and Pop Culture by Rolando Tolentino. So this has the popular culture and pleasure middle class. In the modern West, pop culture refers to cultural products such as music, art, literature, fashion, dance, film, cyberculture, television, and radio that are consumed by the majority of a society's population. Popular culture is those types of media that have mass accessibility and appeal. From the moment we've born, popular culture surrounds us and influences us. It is the beliefs and practices that groups of us have in common. You see, pop culture plays out in the movies and shows we watch, the art, comics, and books we read, the toys and video games we play, and in the clothes we wear. Nonetheless, the popular culture is involved with an associated affirmation of the truth it reveals. Our personality can be identified not only by our chosen friends, but also by cultural commodities.